So I met Tommbie about 10 years ago, I'd say, and kind of first impressions of him, kind of like me, a little more scrawny than we are now, a little less tattooed, kind of enjoyed the same music, so we still do now, and just going to gigs, you know, having fun, being rebels out in the street. So first impressions of Tommbie inside the ring was a lot different. The first time I saw him was at one of our local hometown shows, CPW, and I wasn't expecting it to be quite so intense. Seeing him in the makeup and the whole get-up was obviously very intense, and kind of threw me off guard a little bit. But it was a really cool show, good to see, and obviously the finisher, Court Assault, was really cool to see. You can see why he screams "Sorry you're dead" before he does it, because it's a very scary move. So when Tommbie first approached me about doing the track, I guess it's because we were kind of on the same sort of wavelength we spoke about with like in terms of music and kind of how we both like the same bands, same sort of subcultures and stuff like that, and kind of encapsulating this character in a song, which was a lot different, something I hadn't done before. So realistically, I kind of wanted to make it something a bit dark. We had some kind of influences, Motionless in White, Ice on Kills, even stuff a bit more industrial, kind of like Rammstein, stuff like that, kind of keeping that dark element of the actual track itself. Yeah, it kind of all came together quite quickly, especially on my side, kind of writing the music to kind of fit. Again, kind of finding stuff that was kind of scary and spooky was pretty cool, something I hadn't done before. And I feel like a lot of it kind of, you know, maybe took influences from other places, but I feel like it kind of came together quite well. So the kind of challenges I faced recording it rather than just a normal song kind of has an ABC style structure, whereas wrestling, especially in entrance music, wants to be kind of wants to have sections where the wrestler can either enter, or again something iconic like maybe like Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme where you've got to break the glass beforehand, or something like The Undertaker where it's quite dark and dreary, you know who's coming on. So I wanted to create something that still let you know who's coming out and kind of show a bit of impact as soon as they enter the actual ring or the actual hall itself. Yeah, so on the day I kind of recorded the track, and then when Tommbie came in, I gave him the track and he kind of went away with his scroll and his bottle of wine, came back with it 20 minutes later, written in blood on this big scroll, and I read through the lyrics, we went through the track, and we were like, that's perfect, let's go in the booth and get it recorded. So on the day, the track was recorded, all parts, and mixed by myself at X My Heart Studios, which is like West Midlands based studio. On the day, as I say, we recorded Tommbie's vocal. Tommbie went into the sound booth again with kind of set up lyrics, and yeah, super loud, super scary, kind of breaking our soundproofing. But yeah, it was really good, and there's actually a bit where he screams "Sorry you're dead," and I had to turn the whole thing down because he almost blew up the system I had in the studio, which is quite cool to witness. Again, like the kind of the lyrics as well are really intense. So what I said to Tommbie on the day was, we're getting there, just kind of be as intense as possible. You know, really, we've got to kind of mean these lyrics. So scream and shout as much as you can, which is kind of It's kind of a bit different from what how I would normally record. I play in other bands as well. One being Face Up, which are like a kind of commentary-based hardcore punk band. And again, yeah, it's like very noisy as well, but maybe not as heavy and loud as what we did on the Court Salt track.